not to do that. No.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
It's a difficult job. It's a challenging job. To be, we say that not only are the inmates and the offenders doing time, but the officers are doing time with them also.
Maine Corrections Commissioner Randy Liberty says the state correction officer shortage is part of a national trend, exacerbated by a low unemployment economy. In the 6 state-run prisons Liberty oversees, there are 45 unfilled CO positions, more than half of them at the maximum security prison in Warren.
We're competing with the private sector that's paying similar money or more.
A former Army officer and infantryman, Liberty is looking to the military for recruits, working with job placement agency Military Talent Source.
It's a great fit because they're accustomed to uniforms, they're accustomed to paramilitary, they're accustomed to chain of command, orders. They're proven. We know that they'll show up on time. We know they're dedicated, they're physically fit.
The corrections officer shortage affects every county jail and state prison in Maine. None more so than here in York County, where 40% of the CO jobs are unfilled.
I don't know what happened there.
York County Sheriff Bill King is looking to the military too, but he says he needs more funds to raise the starting pay above $18 an hour.
We actively go after former military to work here, as does the shipyard, as does Pratt Whitney, as does Sig Sauer, as does General Dynamics.
Okay, make it quick. You got till 2:30.
To entice applicants, King is offering a $1,500 signing bonus, and he'd like to be able to conduct job training locally rather than sending candidates to a 5-week stint at the State Criminal Justice Academy up in Vassalboro. Aspiring law enforcement professionals will usually find better pay as a sheriff's deputy or police officer.
That's one thing I do hear from the corrections officers is, gee, you can be a police officer and make $3 more an hour. That's something that we're not going to be able to correct in the immediate future. I think we could give somebody $50 an hour, and they would come in here and say, well, this is great, but I don't like to be locked in all day.
Sheriff King says his current employees are his best recruiters. Jail intake supervisor Colton Sweeney, a former Marine, started here 16 years ago. He says the job has its dangers, but it's not as bad as you might think.
I mean, there are fights weekly, but as far as, assaults on staff, it doesn't happen very often.
King also makes the pitch of an intangible benefit of the CO job, pride in public service.
Certainly you can go out and make more money, but you're not going to impact people's lives. You're not going to improve society, I think, in many of these other jobs. It's more than a job. It's a career. It's a commitment.
A commitment to help rehabilitate inmates, along with the satisfaction of seeing them straighten up.
In my career, if I've helped one person, just one, change their life and live a better life, I've succeeded. We all share if we've changed somebody's life, that they never come back to jail, that they become a model citizen. We've done our part.
A bill scheduled to come before the state legislature in January would raise starting CO pay in state prisons by roughly $10,000 to put it on par with starting pay for state troopers. But that raise would not affect CO pay in county jails. Live in the studio, Phil Hirschkorn, WMTW News 8.